this week. Okay. Hi, children. Welcome everyone for another story session. Children, can you see this? Wait. I have to remove the background. Okay, then I'll show you so you can read this book. Can you see this book, children? Who knows Tamil can read? Anybody knows to read Tamil? அச்சோ அவங்க அருண்ன்ற இதுல வந்திருக்கிற அந்த பாப்பா கோவமா இருக்கு. She is angry today. She fought with her father. No, she is very upset. No anger, no crying, all smiles. You know how to smile, right? This girl, how happy she is. Okay. We also have to be happy always. Okay, children. Children, here, can you Srihari, can you read?
சூரியனை ஒளி ஒளி
ஒளித்து
வைத்த சிறுமி.
சூரியனை ஒளித்து வைத்த சிறுமி. Who has written this story?
Ma Ko Illango.
Okay, children, this is a Tamil story book. This is written by Ma Ko Illango is the author. The book's name is Suriyanai Olithu Vaitha Sirumi. Means what? All of you know Tamil? Yeah? Tamil தெரியுமா இல்லை கன்னடா தெலுங்கு இங்கிலீஷ் ஹிந்தி தமிழ் தெரியுங்களா ஆண்டி பா சோ கியூட் ஆண்டி சூரியனை ஒளித்து வைத்த சிறுமி அப்படின்ற புக்ல இருந்து today we are going to see one story. We are going to, this is an English story session, right? So the story name is coming here. Okay, this is the story. I'll read the story name. Adiba Petra Digil Anubhavam அப்படின்ற one story. Okay, children, have you seen this? Can you see this picture? Have you seen this place? Do you know what it is?
Yes, ma'am. It is a desert.
It is a desert. Where is a desert? Where do you find a desert?
We find deserts, a place where there's no water and only covered in sand. That place is called a desert.
Super.
Very different animals. But the animals would live here, live in a different way.
Okay, different animals live there. Okay, let's see. Okay, so long ago, like there was a huge desert. Desert means it is full of sand only. Even the mountain will be made of sand. Okay, and there will be water but very less water. You won't get water anywhere, not like our cities. You open the tap, the water will come. No, you can see rivers, ponds, isn't it? So in the desert, there is no water at all. There are no trees. Can you see any tree in the big picture? Is there any tree?
No, ma'am.
No trees. No trees, no plants. You know, only very few plants like cactus. You know cactus, right? Cactus is what? Have you seen a cactus? What is a cactus? Kattala theriyuma?
Cactus is a plant. It has thorns instead of leaves and it is found in the desert.
Exactly. It has thorns, isn't it? Very thick leaves. Very thick thorns will be there. You know, these plants can, even a little bit of rain, they take all the water and save it inside their leaf and the stem. So they save water for, because when will the next rain come? You don't know. After 3 years it might rain. So like this. So one day in this, now you know where is the nearest desert in our to our country? Have you heard about Dubai? Have you heard about Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Middle East, Oman? No, no. Okay. So, Arabia, have you heard? Arabia? Okay, no problem. Later you can check in the map. Okay, you can check in the internet. You can, yes, Sriniti has heard that. So, in the Arabian country, there was a father and daughter. Father, one small family was there. Can you read their names, children? What is the father's name?
Nazrani.
Ah, Nasrani is the father's name. Hmm.
The mother's name is Narzeen.
Nazreen. Okay. Sri Vidya
The child's
read.
child's name is Adibia.
Atiba. Okay. The child's name is Atiba. Atiba looks like Sri Vidya, no? Atiba fought with her father, no? Now she is smiling, isn't it? Okay. So Atiba, father is Nasrani, mother is Nazreen. Now Atiba with with her family is living in Arabia. So Arabia, the Atiba is a very small child. No, one day it was a holiday, no school. She's very little girl, and she went to her father and asked, "Daddy, Daddy, will you take me to our date palm?" What is a date palm?
A date palm is another plant which grows in the desert.
Ah, date palms. What is date palm in Tamil? Datesக்கு தமிழ்ல என்ன சொல்றது?
பேரிச்சம்பழம்.
பேரிச்சம்பழம். So cute. பேரிச்சம்பழம் இல்லடா, very iron நிறைய இருக்கு அதுல. It's a very good fruit for health. Correct? So, date palm. Nazreen uncle had a date palm. But he doesn't go to the date palm every time. He had people to take care of the date palm. So Atiba was telling, "Daddy, Daddy, can you please take me to the date palm today? Today I have holiday. I want to go and visit the date palm." And you know, the right side there is one more picture. Can you read the name?
Kalaivanan.
Kalaivanan. Kalai can be also pronounced as Kalai. Kalaivanan is a Kalaivanan uncle is a nice, very hard working uncle. He went from India, that is Tamil Nadu, India, and now he is working in with this Nazrani, Nazreen and Atiba family. So he went to Arabia in search of a job 10 years before. And you see here, what is he having in his hand? What is that?
A tablet.
Tablet, maybe a tablet or a slate, isn't it? So he has a tablet, looks like. He loves reading. He always, whenever he finds time, after working, after he finishes his work, he loves reading books and he loves searching some nice stories or information in his tab also. And this Kalaivanan uncle is working in Nazrani uncle's family. So he comes and says, Nazrani sir, you don't take Atiba to the date palm. You don't take her because I know you are the owner of the date palm, but you don't know how to find the way. Have you seen this desert, children? You see this place, isn't it? How can you, if you lose the way, how will you find out your way? If you miss is there a road? No road, no. Sri Vidya, is there a road? No road. But in city, in Singapore, how do you find a way? If you want to go to a school, how will you know where to go?
By a road.
By a road only, no. You will have bus stops, you will have some buildings, street names will be there. But here in the desert, no such things will be there, right? So, Kalaivanan uncle told, I know the road because I go to the date palm regularly and I keep taking care of the date palm. I will take little Atiba, I will take her to visit the date palm. But Father, Nazrani uncle did not agree. No, 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 no. My daughter is asking me. So I should only take her. So he said, Atiba, I know the route. Okay, last time I went. When I went, there was a sand dune there. What is a sand dune, children? You heard about the name sand dune? You know what is a sand dune? What is a sand? Sand. டோனோ கண்ணா சரி சாண்ட்னா என்ன மணல் தானே சாண்ட்னா மணல் கரெக்டா ஸோ டெசர்ட்ல மணல் இருக்குமா சரி மணல் எல்லாம் சேர்ந்து இட் will become like a big mountain. Can you see the picture? Can you see? There is some sand below and there is a sand mountain. Can you see, children? தெரியுதா உங்களுக்கு? So that sand mountain is called sand dunes. What is it called? Sand dunes. Sand dune means nothing but the mountain made of sand. So the Nasrani uncle takes Atiba, the daughter, and how do they travel in the desert? How do they travel in the desert? Can you see this?
By walking or in walking or sitting in a camel.
Camel, correct. So they normally go on a camel. Okay. So they go on a camel. So but after some time the Nazrani uncle was telling, I know that road I have to go like this in this direction. There was a big sand mountain that is called sand dune and there only is the date palm. So they sat on the camel and they start riding the camel. They are going and going and going and going. But they went a long time. The camel kept on walking. But what is the climate of the desert? Will it be cool or will it be hot?
Very, very hot, but in night it's very cold.
More daytime. Correct.
Very hot in the daytime, very cold in the night.
Exactly. Very hot in the daytime, very cold in the night. That is why Atiba's mother told, don't go in the daytime, go in the night. But Atiba said, no, Amma, I go in the night, I'll see only stars. No, I can't see anything. So now I want to go. So that is why father has taken Atiba and they are riding on the camel. They walked and walked and walked a long distance, but there is no date palm. And the sun is also very hot now. It's come exactly on top of the head, 12 o'clock in the morning. So it is noon time. So hot it is. The water is also getting over. So he doesn't know what to do, where to go. Ayyo, last time when I came, there was the sand dune there. This big mountain sand dune was there. And today, the sand dune is there, but there is no date palm. He doesn't know how to go back home also. Uncle lost his way. Where to go, he doesn't know. And when he is waiting and looking around, he said, come, let us get down and look around. Can I see some date palm? That time, what children, what you can see in the far in the desert? Who's coming? There is one. Somebody is coming. Somebody is walking and coming. And Atiba says, Daddy, Daddy, look there, look there. Nobody is here except there is one person. Completely he is covering his face, his head and everything he is covering and coming. I think it is a thief, Daddy. He is going to steal something from us. And Atiba, being a small child, she got scared and she started crying actually. Children, what do you think? Is it a thief or is it somebody else? No. Somebody else, isn't it? Vian, what do you think? Does he look like a thief?
No.
No, he is not a thief. So the father says, No, no, child, don't get scared. That person does not look like a thief. I think he is a passenger. He is traveling through the side. See, the camel is sitting far behind him. Camel is resting. Camel is sitting down on the sand and he is walking towards us. He saw us. No, we lost our way. Maybe we can ask him for help. Okay, who came walking is somebody. He comes near and asks, "Hello, people, what are you doing, both father and daughter, standing all alone?" So the father says, "Yeah, yeah, my daughter Atiba wanted to see." What did she want to see, children?
The date palm.
Ah,
The date palm. Date palm.
yes, date palm. Correct, Srividya. So date palm, but I know last time when I came, the date palm was just next to the children. Can you all mute, please? When I ask a question, you can answer. Okay. Okay. So the children were the Atiba's father was telling last time when I came, the sand dune was here. My date palm was the next to it, but now I come, I have lost it. It looks like I have crossed the road and I came in the wrong route. I don't know how to go, where to go. I don't even know how to go back home. So that uncle was laughing actually. In a desert, there is no road at all. The sand, it is not like a mountain in a city. The mountain in a city is always there. It is very strong. It's made of rocks. Isn't it? What is a mountain made of? Children, what is
Rocks and grass.
Rocks.
rocks? But in the desert, the sand mountains are made of what?
Sand.
Ah, sand. So sand, what will happen to the sand when the wind blows very strong? The
The
sand,
sand,
uh,
the sand will fly over everywhere.
exactly, super. The sand will fly everywhere, and then when the wind blows very fast in the other direction, a new sand dune is formed. So you cannot really depend on the sand dune like the city mountain in a city or in a village or in a forest. So you have to be careful. Never depend on the sand dunes. So that uncle says, and I know, okay, you tell me the date palm only you want to visit. No, come, I will take you. And that uncle has taken these two people sitting on the camel and he walks them like he guides the camels and to reach the date palm. So they went to the date palm and Atiba happily played in the date palm. So here also there was a next to the date palm also there was a huge, what was there? Huge,
Sand dunes.
Sand dune.
correct. Huge sand dune was there. Okay. And Atiba, wait. Okay. Atiba stood on she tried to climb on the sand dune, sand mountain. No, she tried to climb on the sand dune. Can you climb on a sand dune like a normal mountain?
No, no.
You will slip down.
Why? What will happen when you climb on the sand dune?
You will slip down.
Ah,
It will
down.
down again.
Your leg will go inside the sand and you really can't pull it like you're walking on a mountain. So she was trying to walk and climb the mountain and touch the top of the mountain, but she was unable to do. But she was happily playing on the sand dunes. And after some time, what happened? Children, can you see the picture? What's happening there? Something is flowing down. Can you see?
A sand river.
Ah, super. Sand river. So suddenly she starts jumping, Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. Can you see? Can you see? The sand is flowing like a river. I think it must be the sand river, like water river. This is a sand river. Yay, jolly, jolly, jolly. She is jumping. But that uncle, no, the new uncle came, right? He said he was laughing again. No, 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 child. It is not the sand which is flowing like a river. Maybe yesterday it might have rained hailstorm. What is a hailstorm? Have you heard about hailstorm, children?
Strong sandstorm.
No. Panikatti Malai, Alangatti Malai, have you heard about? Ice Katti Malai.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. When it rains, Namma Urla kuda ice katti will fall, no? Little ice katti. So that is called hailstorm. Okay, the uncle said, the new uncle said, yesterday it must have rained hailstorm in desert. Rarely it rains, no. So after long time when it rains, the clouds will be very cold. So when it rains, there it will form, the water droplets will form like ice, and the big ice pellets will fall on the sand. So that because this, when it falls, it will go inside the sand because of the weight, and now because of heat, it's all melting. So up above portion is sand, below is the water, the ice hailstorm. No, that's melting and going. When the water is flowing, the sand on the top is also flowing like this. That is why it looks like a sand river. So sand does not flow like a river. It is the ice katti or the hailstorm under the sand is flowing like a river. So she was very happy. Children, if you are in that place, will you be happy or not?
Happy.
Happy. Happy means how will you jump? Can you jump and show?
So,
Yeah, happy. Okay, we'll jump. Right. Now, so now the uncle is looking, Nazreen uncle is, oh, you know so many things. How do you know so much about the desert? That uncle is telling, ha 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 ha. Now look at my face. I am not a stranger to you. You see who I am. Who is that, children? Can you guess?
Kalainwal.
That is none other than Kalaivanan uncle, because Kalaivanan uncle already knew that this Nazreen uncle does not know how to go. He does not know the road to the date palm. So he came, he thought he will go and help them. So then Nazreen uncle is asking, you are working in my house, you are a servant in my house, but how do you know so much knowledge? Kalaivanan uncle said, I love reading a lot of books. When I don't get a book in my tablet, I will keep searching information through the internet. I like to learn a lot. So that is how when I come to this place, I should know what is a desert, which animals live here, and how to find the way, how not to get lost in the desert places. So that is how I came to know about it. So like that, they all came back happily to their house. So that is the story. Okay, 1 minute. Children, did you enjoy the story?
Yes.
Okay, did you like the story?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
yes.
Now shall I show you some pictures and shall I ask you some questions?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Okay. Can you see this camel?
Yes.
Yes.
Ma'am, that's a double hump camel.
That's a double hump camel. Sarvesh knows about it because he lived in Arabia. Correct, Sarvesh?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
It's very rare to find the double hump.
Correct. Very rare. So there is a hump, children. Can you see, children? There is two mountain.
Camel is an animal where lives in a camel stores food in his hump
Oh,
by drinking some water and eating, and they store some fat in their hump.
okay.
So whenever they get hungry, so they can take the food from the hump and drank it for weeks and months.
Oh, really? So much information. Thank you. Children, see, there are two camels, one two hump, one with single hump. Okay, 1 second, children. I'll come to you. Look at the teeth of the camel. How big it is. Looks like it doesn't brush its teeth at all. Dirty fellow. See the camel's teeth?
And looks like a dinosaur.
Yes. And how big is the lips, you see? Camel has got thick lips. Why do you think it has got thick lips, children? Why the lips are very
That sandstorm and all,
thick?
the sand goes in his mouth.
Okay,
Close its mouth tight. When we close our mouth, when sandstorm comes, it sticks in our lips.
exactly.
It's thick so that it's very rough that the sand don't stick in its lips.
Uh-huh.
His mouth will be safe.
Super. Exactly.
Swallow some sand.
Sarvesh lived in Arabia. He knows so much information, correct? So, because the thick lip, if we go in the sand, when the sandstorm happens, when the wind blows, we close the mouth. But still, sand will get stuck in our mouth and all, it will go inside like that. But because of the thick lips, the camel can really close tightly. The sand will not go inside the lips. The camel need not eat the sand at all. And there is single hump camel and double hump camel is there. Like Sarvesh told, double hump camel is very rare to find. Not regular. But the single hump camel, like our dogs and cows and buffaloes, it is a domestic animal. It helps people in traveling. Okay, so it is like how we keep our dog and horse and cows. No, in Arabia they keep the camel in their house. Okay, now I'll ask you some questions. We'll see you know how to answer it. Okay, the first question. What is a desert? For this already Srivari told the answer. So other children can say, little children, Sri Vidya can say the answer. What is a desert?
A desert is a huge place with only sand,
Super. Niti, no? Sri Niti.
no water.
Yes. Only sand. Okay. Ah, yes.
I know, ma'am. The second answer.
Yeah, yeah.
So big.
So big. Kavinesh is also answering, ma. Appa. Okay, the second question is here. How much water camel can drink one time?
Ma'am, I know, ma'am.
Okay.
They
Wait.
actually store the water in the hump, remember?
They drink a lot of water at once. Can take
And then they store in the hump because when there is like no rain and they really need the water, they can just take it from the hump.
Exactly, Srinidhi. I'll ask you one more question. How much water can you drink one time?
One time,
One,
glass,
four,
three glass,
three glasses. 3 glasses or 4 glasses? So that is 5 glasses, huh? Who can drink 5 glasses?
It depends on when I'm hungry or not.
Okay.
It depends.
So one time comes 5 glasses means 1 liter of water. They are talking about Omicron. Okay. So 5 glasses of water means 1 liter of water. Correct? But camel can drink 150 liters of water. How much water one time?
100.
How much can we drink one time if we are very thirsty? 1 liter or 1.5 liter. But unbelievable, no? Yeah, Sriniti. But why does it have to drink so much of water? Why should
So that later from its hump we can drink it again.
because it does not know when it starts traveling in the desert. When will it get next time water? No, you won't get.
when the camel finds a oasis.
Yeah, only when the camel finds a oasis. Oasis is nothing but a nice little garden like place in the desert. When will it come? We don't know. Only when it finds the new park, a oasis, then it can find the water. So once it gets, it will take 150 liters of water and it will store it in its body. Okay, the next question is coming here. Let us see what is the next question. What is a hump?
And the hump is a place where the camel saves water after drinking 150 liters.
Yeah, water also, food also.
We learned this last in second grade.
Exactly. Okay, so when you are walking in the desert, not only water, the food is also very rare. So once when it gets the water and the food, it will eat a lot and it is a ruminating animal, right? What is a ruminating animal? You know what is a ruminating animal? A cow is a ruminating animal. A camel is a ruminating animal. You know it has got 4 stomachs. How many stomachs camel has got? 4
Four.
stomachs.
But the four stomachs are connected to make one stomach.
Yes. Okay. So when you get the food, you don't know when you will get next. So fast, 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 fast. Gulp the food. So
But the camel has an ability that could survive in the desert for a long time. If
exactly.
we give one liter of water, also it will stay for 2 to 3 weeks without
Yeah.
getting
Yes.
anything.
Yes. How is it possible, you know? Because the hump is there, no? All that food goes to the stomach, first stomach, okay? And when it gets time, it can bring the food into the mouth again and it can chew and chew. The more you chew, only you'll get more energy, no? Even when we are eating food, we should eat slowly. That's why Amma says, no? Chew the food and eat. கடிச்சு சாப்பிடு மென்னு சாப்பிடு சொல்றாங்களா அம்மா ஸோ மென்னு சாப்பிட்டாதான் நமக்கு நிறைய சக்தி கிடைக்கும் எனர்ஜி கிடைக்கும் ஸோ த camel will bring the food to the mouth again and chew it chew it and chew it so like that it will do process and for cold and like this climate different climate it has to travel all the energy is saved in the form of the fat. Where is it saved? Like Sarvesh told, it is saved in the hump. Srihari also told, correct? So it is saved in the hump. So that is why Sarvesh, when it does not get even with 1 liter water, already it has got water inside its body and the fat is stored in the hump. So when it doesn't get water for even 6 months, no food means it can manage without food because already so much of fat is saved in the hump. It can bring it back and it can use it for the walking on the desert. Okay. So we'll see.
Why don't humans have humps?
Yeah, we don't have, I don't know why don't we don't live in the desert, no. So maybe because of that or humans, no idea. That is how the nature has made us. You see? Can it's not animals. 1 second, I'll change it. Can camels? 1 second, 1 second. Can camels sit on the? Can you children sit on the sand happily?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Sand.
Yes, but it will be very hot.
Desert.
Ma'am,
Desert.
we could sit, but when the sand is very little hot, we could sit, but when the sand is very hot, and we will get burnt.
Where you will get burnt. Okay, when the sand is very hot, your bum will burn first. What will burn first? Bum will burn first, isn't it? Where is the PPT gone? 1 second. I'll just share, okay? But camels can sit on the sand for a very long time because the camel has thick skin. Yes, very thick skin. They can happily sit on the sand like we are sitting under a shade of the tree. How long does a camel live? How many years do they live? 40 years. How long do they live? 40.
40.
Okay. Which milk is the healthiest milk, children?
Camel.
Correct. Camel's milk is the healthiest milk. Super. All the questions are answered. Now we will check the answer. Can we check the answer? And we'll
Yes,
the
ma'am.
question. 1 second. I'll share the screen. Can you see the answer coming here? Yes. So what is the desert? Desert is a dry, hot, sandy place. All of you answered correct, isn't it? The second question was, how much water can the camel drink maximum?
150 liters.
150 liters it can drink. So why do they have the hump? For the
Storing energy
in
in
the form of
eat the
fat.
food, but and it stores it as a fat.
Yes,
So whenever it's hungry, it could take it.
super, correct. Okay, fourth question. Can the camel sit on the sand happily? Yes, because they have a very thick skin that protects. And then next question. How long do they live? 40 years they can live. So long life they have even in such a harsh climate. Which milk is world's best milk? Camel milk.
Camel milk.
Did you have
Yeah.
camel milk, Sarvesh? Have you tasted it?
Yes, ma'am. When we drink camel milk, we grow height.
Yes, we'll grow like camel. Tall camel.
Most of the Arabian people are height because they drink camel milk.
They are very tall and strong, isn't it? Maybe the
I
camel.
do not drink camel milk.
We don't drink camel milk because we don't live
No.
in the desert. You should try once. It doesn't
I
taste good.
don't think so. Camel milk is in Singapore.
You get in. You may get. You try. Okay. Okay, children.
Okay.
Story. We'll finish the story and then we'll talk more. So this story is from the book Suryanai Olithu Vaitha Sirumi, written by Ma Ko Illango uncle. Don't we thank this uncle for writing beautiful stories like this? Yes? Do we like this uncle, Ma Ko Illango? Everybody say, yay! Nice story. Is it a nice story or not?
Yes.
It's very nice.
Story. Everybody shout.
Yes.
Nice
Nice
story.
Nice story. So beautiful. Okay, let me stop the recording. Then we can talk now.